Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. Well, the home team will try to finish up with some pride and end things on a positive after what has been a disappointing homestand. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Phantoms take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, what a kick save! Tremendous athleticism on the play. Picked up along the wall by Carlson. The Phantoms gain control of the puck. Not on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he sends it across to Powell. Moving into the attacking zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Puck grab by Powell. Sends the puck across. Huge steal in his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes it to the net. The Stars take possession in the defensive end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Big time hit in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Phantoms gain control of the puck against the wall.
Samsonov's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, you have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck. I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
There's another great...
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Well, the timing of this seems a little random, Cheryl, but they're going to switch it up in goal, it looks like.
Yeah, you don't see this very often. Sure seems random to me. Maybe they're strategizing, trying to get a little extra rest here as they call the tender over.
Long pass up ahead to center. To his teammate. Lets it go. That's blocked. Moves with the puck to the corner. Here's a blast. Oh, what an opportunity, but it just goes a little higher than that.
When you're in the O-zone and you have possession, you're trying to create numbers. They do such a great job of getting to the net, and that opportunity ensues.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Texas takes possession along the wall. The Phantoms get a hold of it. Takes a shot with the stop.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Texas has it in the defensive end. The Phantoms gain possession in their own end. And he takes the feed. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Sidorov. Texas gains a hold of it. Oh, wow! Taken by Harrison. He carries the puck up along the wing. And that's broken up. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. That's moved up ahead. Quick shot! Slopped away by the blocker. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the boards. Feeds it on over to Quinn. Harrison's got control of the puck in the corner. Played big in the moment there. Texas has the puck. Tries to get it to Powell. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. Long pass into the neutral zone. Sends it across the ice. Oh, he'll feel that one. Big time stop there. Texas with possession in their own zone. With possession along the wall. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Slides it diagonally to guard. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Angles it over to Krishapov. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Powell's moving it ahead. Sends it in deep. The Phantoms scoop it up along the boards. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
That's for momentum. In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Samsonov's won the draw at center. Fires it! Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog. It will be back with period number 2 in moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Lehigh Valley's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by 1. But they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert. They'll find their way back in.
Oh, what a move! They score!
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Stars extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They generated, they created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
The Phantoms looking against the half wall. Poirier's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Lots of time left in this period. The Stars now lead by 2. A chance! And comes up empty. Texas looks to break out in their own end. Receives the pass. The Stars take it along the wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by McDonald. The Phantoms are across the line and into the offensive end. And that's turned aside by Poirier. Taken along the wall by Guinea. Poked away in the defensive end. Picked off by Schmidt. He's got a little jump. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Through center along the wing. Sends it in on the attack. Sealer's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Shot! Oh, what a stop by Poirier!
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Still lots of time left in the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Texas moves ahead with the puck. Inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck. How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Phantoms have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. The Stars start with the puck in their own end. Texas has it in the defensive end. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. The Stars have it in the offensive zone. Big stop right there.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Chris Chapaz stick handling in his own zone. Puck Picked up in the open ice. Scores! #1 of the year!
That's numero uno, James. The first of hopefully many for him in and around the net, but it's going to bring a lot of confidence. It alleviates pressure and expectation.
Here we go, one-man rush. What a hit! Looks like somebody finally woke up here.
Well, it might be a little too late here, James, but you got to try. And I like the timing of this hit to send a very clear message to the bench. Let's get moving.
Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And a great save.
Poirier's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Loses the coverage there. Quick shot.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Oh, and it goes off his glove.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
They've got some momentum here. Here's a shot. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Lundmark's got it in the defensive end. Sends it over to Borgstrom. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Download our free app today and start earning great rewards. Scan the barcode on your ticket today to earn
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Phantoms have ran into a hot goaltender. Listen, I really like their play, James, but they've got to fight to get to the inside of the ice. You can be on the perimeter. The goaltender's going to see everything. You got to pay the price and drive the paint.
He got all of that one. Lehigh Valley's at the back end. Comes up with the stop.
Poirier's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Shot. Comes up with the stop.
Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Lehigh Valley's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. The Phantoms look to start the transition game. Moves it to McDonald. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Oh, and he misfires on that. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Poirier's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Sends the pass down low. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And look at this. They quickly gain the zone again. Driving to the net. Oh, what a save. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. On the attack along the boards. And there's a stop as he kicks it away.
Poirier's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Lehigh Valley's won the draw, no more to work. Puck scooped up by Powell. And now it's grabbed by Hamonic. The Stars will play it from the defensive zone. Texas plays it along the wing. Dropped him in the open ice. Great read with the stick. Handles the pass. much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 3-0 is the score. Great stretch passes and connects. Moves it in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Grabs the puck in the slot. Moves it off the scores. It's in. It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it in himself.
The Stars are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Quick pass to Vero. Takes it across the blue line. Texas gets the puck near the boards. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a blocker stop on that. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. From the left side, takes it at center. Shakes himself free. Scoops up the puck here. Here we go. Odd man rush here. That's a puck. Tucson's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
The Phantoms win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Here's a chance, and the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Here in the later stages of this period, Texas just absolutely putting the boots to them, leading 4-0. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Phantoms have it behind the cage. Here's a chance. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Laying the body. Chisholm's lugging the puck. They score!
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Moves it quickly over to McDonald. The Phantoms are on the attack. And that goes wide.
Lehigh Valley's had a solid game, James. A lot of opportunities have gone back and forth between these two teams, but they're trailing right now because of missed shots like that and not making good on their scoring chances.
Here's a chance. Tremendous stop by Poirier.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Texas plays it along the boards. Puck picked up by Lundmark. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished the whole team works for, especially at the end of the game, wanting to protect it. But when you look at the performance tonight, it's a confidence booster. Anytime you don't allow a goal against, the likelihood of me starting the next game is pretty good.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.